Hey, it's Mohammad Rajabifat, and it's my first screencast, if you don't know, and I'm going to teach you how to config the minimum config for Babel and Webpack to start writing React apps in a few minutes. Okay, in the case you didn't hear about Create React App, it's a CLI tool from Facebook to ease the process of creating new React apps, and it does all the configs for you. It's here, create React app. Now it started. Okay, you just install globally, create React app with npm, and then just create a React app for you. Create React app, my app, then you can set into the my app directory, call npm start to run your app. Okay. We're not going to use this tool today. I'm going to show you a quick sneak peek of how it works. I installed it before like this, create React app and I'm not going to install it again. So let's initialize a new app, create React app. It's using Yarn. In case you don't know what it is, it's just like npm. You write npm install webpack. In Yarn, you write yarn add webpack. So this is not our case today, so let's close it. Okay, let's start making our project. We have nothing here. Let's open it in Visual Studio Code. It's my favorite text editor. Okay. To make a React project, we need some kind of things to ease our working and be comfortable during programming. First one is JSX. I must mention it's, in my opinion, the best thing in the React. You specify HTML-ish tags and they will convert to some kind of things that React knows how to render them. For example, you write div just in your JS file, and then React transforms it to something like React create element div, and then it's props, children's, and anything. So I must mention it's not HTML itself. It's an HTML-ish syntax. The next thing is JavaScript Es6. In this version of JavaScript, some things like in this version of JavaScript, things like arrow functions introduced. You can specify a function, declare a function like this. It's so cool. We need it in our React stack. ES7, it's not yet released, but some features of it, like object rest operator, is so handy in most cases, particularly in React development. Operator. And the next thing is ES modules. Look, in small apps or in a tutorial for getting started with React, there's no problem with writing all of your components in just one single JS file. But in bigger apps, or as your app grows, it's ugly, it's hard to maintain and grow and add components, add features to your app. So it's better to divide your apps into files and folders. So we need ES modules to import modules like this. If you don't know about them, any of these search about them and read, because it's not the case of this video to explain each of them. So what we're going to do is, first we need to config add webpack, and then config it. The next one is adding Babel and its config, and add it to our webpack loaders, Babel loader. Next thing is to build a simple React app, and we are done for this session. Okay, let's go through each of them. First, let's add the webpack. I prefer to open documentation or website for everything I mention. So let's go to webpack GitHub, github.com/webpack. And here it is, the command to install it. I'm going to use yarn instead of npm, it's better. Okay, first let's initialize our project with yarn init, or if you're using npm init. There's no difference, so I'm using yarn init. Enter, and we have our package.json. Let's check it out. Yeah, as you can see, there's no dependencies section, so it means we don't have any dependencies in our node modules, so we have no node modules. Let's add webpack, yarn add webpack, and because we don't need webpack in our production build, we mark it as dev dependency. In the meantime, let's take a look at Webpack official guides and documentations. There's a getting started guide I want you to see. It's not here. Okay, in the installation part, local installation. Look, we have local and global installations. It's important to install it locally, but you can install globally. But as you see, installing locally is what they recommend for most projects. That makes it easier to upgrade projects individually when breaking changes are introduced in Webpack. It means you can have different versions of Webpack in different projects. And we have this problem when we are installing Webpack globally. And the downside of the local installation, maybe upside, maybe it's not a downside, but you can't use just Webpack, hit enter. It has error, command not found, because it's not installed globally like this. Install g Webpack. So instead, we need to go to our package.json, and we have Webpack in our dependencies. We need to go to our package.json and add a section called scripts. In scripts, we assume you're familiar with scripts. Okay, we add command build, and we will execute Webpack. Okay, let's save it. We have Webpack here in our bin directory, so we can use it in command line. Okay, the only way you can execute packages and bins locally is using npm scripts. And when we hit npm build or yarn build, this command executes Webpack for us, and we don't see an error if we okay, no configuration file. Oh, we didn't make a configuration file, so let's create one. Oh, let's close non-modules folder. webpack.config.js. So let's configure our webpack. First thing we do is to require webpack inside our config. Then let's create a variable for our config. Okay, I like semicolon. Now let's export our config so that webpack can access it. Before configuring webpack, we need to have something to bundle with webpack. So let's create a source directory. Inside it, I'll create a sample index.js file. It has nothing but a variable. Let vary 3. It's nothing, just a placeholder. The first thing we need is where is our entry. Entry is source index.js. So to be accurate, we need to give it the right path to source directory, and because of this we need to use path module, which is available to us without installing in Node.js. It's kind of Node.js thing. Let's say path.resolve source./index.js. Okay, then we need to specify where to put our bundled files, or file to be exact. Output, and we need to give it a path.resolve. Again, we need a directory for the bundled file. We call it dist. It's a common pattern to call this source and this dist. And we need also to specify the file name of the bundled file. We'll call it bundle for now. Oh, my storage is full. It's not bad. Oh, okay. It's the very minimal webpack config. Let's try it out. We will call yarn build. Ooh, we have our file bundled. It's 2 kilobytes. Let's check it out. Hey, what are these? Nothing. Never mind. They're webpack stuff. This is our variable. So let's add Babel. Okay, let's get back to our text file. Next thing is to add Babel. It's done. We need Babel to transpile JS6, ES6, 7, and anything needed for our work. So let's add Babel. Things we need for adding Babel is first install it, then add it to Webpack as a loader, and then done. We don't need this step. Let's install it. Clear yarn add --dev, mark it as dev dependency, Babel loader, Babel core, and Babel preset env. Okay, let's add it to Webpack as a loader. There's another section in webpack config called module, then rules. These are rules to how to bundle and transform your JS files or whatever it is to something in bundle. We need to add Babel here. Test.js. This is how matching which files you want to be transpiled by Babel. Then loader Babel loader, and here it is. We can now use it. Let's call yarn build another time. Oh, module. I think I misspelled module. Oh, I missed a trailing a comma there. Okay, let's bundle it. Okay, it's not a good file, it was a sample file. Let's add React to our stack. Okay, first let's install it. Yarn add React and React DOM. As you know, we need these two packages to start reacting. With that, I didn't add --dev there because they're essential in our build, in our production build. Okay, they're installed. Let's check package.json. We have them in our dependency section. Let's port React from React and port React DOM from React DOM. Okay, const app. We need to tell it React where to render it. So document.get element by ID root. But where's the document? Okay, let's create an index.html file in our dist folder. We will know why here then. Now we have our div with ID root in our index.html. Now, let's transpile it. Let's bundle our source code with React, with Webpack, and watch it and see it in our browser. Oh, we have an error. Why? Okay, Babel don't know how to transpile our JS6 syntax. So, let's add it to my Babel. Okay, let's install Babel preset React. As it is installing, let's go and add it to our Babel. But how we can add this preset to our Babel? So we can config Babel right here, but I prefer to add a separate Babel config. You need to call it .babel.rc, and the syntax here is JSON. There's a section called presets, and it accepts an array of presets. The first preset is is React. Let's do this. Hey, now we have our bundle, so let's try out our HTML in the browser. Oh, it's great! We have our component rendered on the screen. So, let's close these tabs for now. You might ask, why did I install the preset env? Okay, let's take a look at its documentation in GitHub. This is the link I'll provide it in the description. Okay, what is this? This is a Babel preset that can automatically determine the Babel plugins and polyfills you need based on your supported environments. What does supported environments mean? It means if you want to support Node, you can specify which version of Node you need. If you want to support browsers, you can specify them like this, last 2 versions or the percent of usages based on in browser list syntax. There's a sample here. I said you can specify which browsers you want to support. Thus, it's so useful, but we are not using it here because we don't need it. Okay, I want to do one more thing. Let's add webpack-dev-server to our stack. What it does, it makes a server for our application, and then you can access it as this, for example, and then you can add options to watch your code and automatically reload, bundling, and you can add React hot reloading, which is a common thing in React apps. And I have to mention, it's enabled by default in Create React App. So let's start by adding webpack-dev-server. Yarn add --dev webpack-dev-server. Then we're waiting for it to download it. Then let's add the section into our config, the dev server section. Let's copy it out. I'm going to put it here, dev server. The content base is this, and the compress method, it compresses our bundle. Then the port which the dev server must be run on is 9000. So one more thing we need to do is change this part to this, because the content base is dist, we no longer need to specify dist here. Let's open our terminal and it is installed, so we can use it now. Open. Wow, what was wrong? Oh, we installed it locally, not globally, so we need to get back to our npm script one more time. Let's add a new section called the start and add this script here. --open means to open a browser tab for our server. Oh, let's yarn start. Oh, what did I miss? Let's check our webpack config. Oh, we need to put a comma here. Let's try it again. Go. It's loading. It means our webpack bundling hasn't finished yet. Wait until bundle finished. Wait, and wait. So long. Actually, there's some webpack optimizations to... Oh, look at our app. It's perfect. It's just the text, but I love it. It's great. Let's change it. Change our index.js to something with dev server. When we refresh, the new app is up. Hey, we are done. Our app is ready to go, ready to get us started. Go on and write your own app. Play with the webpack config. Head to documentation and read the documentation. It's a great documentation. The previous documentation was awful. Also, there are a lot of tutorials on how to set up webpack, Babel presets, and other stuff. If you need more things, I recommend you to read about React Loader and ESLint, and maybe playing with webpack config. It's great fun. And thank you for watching. And excuse me for my I'm sorry, I teach so slow. Anyway, it's my first screencast. I forgot to say I put the link of the repo in the description. And oh, by the way, don't forget to subscribe my channel or hit the like button below, or put a comment for me. I'll read one by one and answer them. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Goodbye.